Hello, everybody, and welcome to the I'm So Tiffany show where I'm your host, Tiffany Ross. I just want to welcome you this week. Our theme for this week, guys, is don't overextend your love. Again, it's don't overextend your love. You all know that it's Valentine's Day season right now, and I know that sometimes this can be a very trying time for people. And I know that I've gotten some inboxes and text messages and emails from some of you who feel some type of way around this time of year. And I just wanted to kind of speak on the topic a little bit and wanted to encourage you to let you know that no matter what's going on in your lives, just know that you are important and that you are valued and that you are appreciated, even if no one tells you on tomorrow for when Valentine's Day comes up on Saturday. Even if no one tells you that you're valued or important, I just want you to know that personally for me, that I'm telling you how important you are and how spectacular you are. Um, and and to be honest with you, you kind of just really have to get in touch with yourself, because until you really get to know who you are, you can't really fall in love with yourself. So once you know who you are, then you can fall in love with yourself. To know yourself is to love yourself, and once you love yourself, you are able to then love someone else. So just remember that during this Valentine's Day time, just remember how important it is to first get in touch with yourself. Sometimes we focus too much on trying to get a date or trying to have a Valentine, and we our focus is totally off track when really we should just be focusing on first getting in tune with ourselves. So I want to encourage you guys to, even those of you who are in relationships, you're dating someone, you're engaged, you're married, still get in tune with you. Because the more you are in tune with yourself, the better you are, and the better you're able to communicate and express yourself to others. So that's the first step, guys. So get in tune with yourself, know who you are, and fall in love with yourself. So that's the first thing. Secondly, it was brought to my attention that some people are just struggling because they have recently lost a loved one, or this time of year tends to bring up bad memories for some people. And for those people, I just want to let you know that I extend my personal comfort to you, and that also just know that you're not alone, that other people are also going through it too, and that it does get better over time. It gets easier and easier as time goes by. So don't ever feel like that you need to give in or that you need to be depressed. It's okay to move on with your life and know that that relative or that loved one would want you to continue on with your life. They wouldn't want you to be sad. So just remember that during this trying time. On another note, I also want to just address those of you out there who are basically struggling with any type of self-esteem issues. I want to reaffirm you, to let you know that you are absolutely wonderfully made, and that there is no one else in the universe like you. And I think that is the most amazing thing ever, guys. Like, I love walking around knowing that there are hundreds and thousands of other Tiffany's, but there's only one Tiffany like me. And that just makes me feel really good, because I know that I'm irreplaceable. There's no one else that can be me other than me, and I'm really comfortable in my own skin, and I want you guys out there to be comfortable in your own skin. Some of you feel like you have to compete or you need to act like someone else, but please, I encourage you to be comfortable in your own skin. You really have to be, so that you can be more effective in the world. I mean, part of the reason we're here and part of our purpose is to help affect someone else's life, and we can either do that in a negative way or we can do it in a positive way. And one of the ways that we can do it in a positive way is to, of course, be in good self-esteem of ourselves so that we can help build up someone else's self-esteem. So also just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Also, on another note, some of you have gone through really hard times, whether it be you may have had an abortion or you may have had a miscarriage. I want to speak to those women right now, and I know that it makes you very emotional, so I won't stay on the topic too long, but it was on my heart to address the issue. And I wanted to let you know that if it was an abortion, you are forgiven, and that God never looks at you any differently, even if you've committed an abortion. He loves you still. Basically, our sins are already covered, and that's one of the most amazing things to me, is that even when we do something even as drastic as taking another life, that God still loves us the same. He still looks at us the same. And even though other people may not look at us the same, God still looks at us the same. So for those of you women who have, been a part of an abortion, just know that it's over and you can forgive yourself because God's already forgiven you. For those of you who have gone through a miscarriage, just know that not only is it the body's natural way of getting rid of something that wasn't quite prepared to be here, or it's the natural way for the womb to extend itself, so that you know that it just wasn't the right timing. So just remember that sometimes it just means that it wasn't the right timing, and that God knows the ultimate timing. So don't get discouraged. If it's His will, of course you will be able to get pregnant again if that's God's will. So don't be discouraged. Don't be depressed about it. I know it can be hard, but just know that you can get through it. And just know that you're not the only one who has been through it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just talking about some little hard topics tonight, but these are some things that have been brought to my attention, and some things that have come up lately that I just wanted to share with you guys. And then lastly, I wanted to say, do not overextend yourself to someone who's not ready to receive you. So many times women and men, we overextend ourselves to our mates or to other people who aren't even deserving of us, meaning they don't even give you quality time, they don't call you, they don't do basic things like take you out on a date, or they're not there for you when you need them. Basic things that should be done when there's a mutual relationship going on. And for that, I just want to share with you that it's okay to let people go. Sometimes we try to hold on to relationships that we know we should have let go of a long time ago. I've talked to women who just got out of 5-year relationships, 6-year relationships, 7-year relationships, and the breakup was hard because they stayed with the person for so long, and vice versa with men who stay with women for 6, 7, and 8 years, knowing that they have no desire to continue to be in the relationship. They have no desire to marry them. Or for the ones who were married and divorced after so many years, we shouldn't do that. As soon as we get the indicator that we're not in the right place, as soon as we get the indicator that we're not doing the right thing, we're not meshing with that person, we're not on the same accord spiritually and emotionally and physically, then you kind of have to reevaluate. And once you reevaluate, you have to let go. Don't overextend yourself to the point of anger, to the point of discouragement, to the point of depression. Don't ever overextend your love. You give it until you feel like it's being reciprocated. And once you feel like it's not being reciprocated, you have to let it go. And I tell women this all the time. Please, for those men who cheat on you, let them go, honey. Don't take them back. Please don't take those jokers back. let them go. Let them be free. Free to know themselves so that they can actually be good for someone someday. So please, and that goes for the men as well. There are some women who cheat, who aren't faithful, who don't know how to treat a man. For those women, you have to let them go. You have to let them be free to know themselves so that they can be effective one day. So I really hope that you guys got something out of this video tonight. Just wanted to do something that was kind of short and to the point, and just kind of touch on some of those areas that were brought to my attention in my fan mailbox over the past week. I hope I have answered your questions. I hope that I have encouraged you in some way. I hope that you will now leave this video wanting to get in tune with yourself, wanting to know yourself better so that you can affect somebody else, and that you're ready to let go of those bad and nasty relationships. Okay, guys? Happy Valentine's Day, my loves, and I'll see you guys next week.